I'ma come out with a beat so hard, when you hear it, your heart don't stop. That's so nice. I'ma put it down the first time right, cause I'ma tell you once, never tell you twice. Tell you twice. You feel me now, cause you hear me now, but I don't talk about it, I just do it, yeah. That's right. I'ma get so deep in your head, you gon' repeat me like a broke record. I'ma come at you with a beat so hard, when you feel it, you gon' be like, oh my god. OMG. I'ma drop it like you caught me trying to steal, so when you bob your head, you gon' break your neck. You ain't gonna want none of this for free. You gon' be begging to pay me. You ain't gonna want none of this for free. Just pay me free. I swim with the sharks, not cause I'm a good swimmer. I just go get it cause I'm a go-getter. Don't you even front, cause you know you don't want me. Don't wanna stop me, but after you go home and get in your bed, bumping my music in your head. That's so nice.
Hey, hi. It works, haha. I know. I kid you not, it took like 20 minutes to open. I got so scared. You guys couldn't hear it, but literally Husky's sound played, and I got so scared because I was tapped out of everything and like focused on something, and it was rough. It was rough. That's why I was like, I just want you to know, I don't have the sound on that screen, because literally the only sound that I have on the starting soon screen is the music. So, I was jump scared. Girly, I be stressed. Are you okay? What's going on? Why are you stressed? Is it like tests? I assume it's tests. I love you. I love you too, Denali. What's up? How are you? No. We're playing some more Satisfactory today, guys. We are vibing out. I am trying to start phase 3, like more phase 3 builds. We'll see how this goes. I did a little bit of organizing up here and kind of see what's going on. These are some phase 3 prep-ish. So, oh, and I left myself a note last night. Make modular frames on this level, then phase 3 on top. So this, I told myself to make this on this level, and then the phase 3 stuff, so these things, on the top level. I love how I leave myself little notes like this. Because I did this, I was recording after stream yesterday while we were still playing this game for a little bit. And then, I passed the fuck out. So. I has exam Monday and we aren't finished with the content. We finish tomorrow. So the exam is Monday, but you're learning the content for the exam on the Friday before? That's crazy. Join the club. Oh. As long as you're still alive. As long as you're still alive, Denali, that's the main thing. Yes? Oh my gosh. That's scary. That's a lot of content to cover, bro. Okay, so what do I need here? I need to bring up screws. Screws, bro. It's always screws. I'm about to expand the iron level, like, downstairs. Like, I know I wanted to condense it, but I might, like, make a couple more things. So, I don't know. We're figuring life out. I do have to pull that stuff up from the bottom, though. So, we'll see. And then this is, like, this is already up here. So, I can just split that off. That already gets brought up here. I can split that off. That's already up here. And then screws have to come up from the bottom. So let me drag the screws up from the bottom, see where that gets placed, and then we'll go from there. Yes, I know. And I have some drama that happened this morning. Wait, what happened? I want the tea. Hold up. I so want the tea. What do I need being brought up from here? Screws! Okay, so now here's our problem. Screws are coming up to here. So do I want to pull it straight up from here? Or do I want to pull it up straight up from, like, right here? I think right here. Then it's more closer to the wall. Actually, I'm going to pull it up from over there. Where are you? Screws! Eh.
Well, it's quite simple, really. You see, girly, you got me all figured out. But there's one thing you didn't account for. My numbers are bigger than yours. Funny thing, really. Get to a high enough level, and you're basically untouchable. My wounds heal faster than you can make them. We could do this all day, and you would not be any closer to beating me. Not that it wouldn't be fun. But I've got good news. You see, there's no need to wonder where your god is. Because he's right here. And he's fresh out of mercy.
Oh, this pulls up in a decent spot, so I can put this. Wait for it, chat. I'm cooking, okay? I'm in the kitchen. I'm doing my stereotypical female duties. Okay, hold on. Because watch this. Watch this. Hear me out. So this is screws. Okay. Modular frames are there. These are the other two things. Where did the other thingies come up? Hold on. Let me find this shit. One of them comes up right here. It's not this one. It's not that one, so it's this one. I think. Vote the resub! Oh, and Brown Box Buddy resubbed earlier. I did not see that. Whoops. Vote and Brown Box Buddy with the resub. Let's fucking go. W? Okay, I'm not seeing where those are coming up. I'm acoustic. Oh, it's back here. I brought it over here. Okay. So the encased beams are right here, so I just have to get these over to here. There was an ad and I was like, what the fuck? That's such a mood. That is such a mood. Okay, so that's the three things. And then... yeah, and then steel pipes. I have to just get steel pipes, wherever the fuck they're from. So we have dogs that we care every morning and evening. The second year walk the dogs, while the first year is deep clean the kennels. We can't start until the dogs are out of the kennels. Well, half of the walkers didn't show up, so we were behind by 10 to 15 minutes, and the walker got mad at us for being behind. Well, it was their class that made us behind. This happened last year and is still a problem. That is actually insane. What the fuck? He's like, bitch, it's not our fault. The fuck? Y'all are the people that aren't doing your job. Okay, so I have that. Where, because I know, I think it's there. Yep, it's here. This is where it comes up. Okay. My only issue is if I remove this and do that, I think this is too close. Yeah. So I have to move this over a little bit. Don't come down. Give me a second. Okay. Because this has to go up and out and go that way. Okay, so it takes from here, going out, and goes up and goes that way. I hope. I don't know if it's doing that or not. Then this has to move over slightly. We'll get the assembler moved over. And it literally just needs to move over like 2 inches, bro. Okay, assembler. You're coming with me. Okay, wherever it's... We'll just go here. Oh, perfect! Even better. And then chat. Hold on. So I can go back in there. This, what was this for? Probably this thing. That probably should have been the first thing I checked. Been so long. I know I've been crazy with school, so I haven't been able to catch a stream in the hottest minute. That's such a mood. Okay, hold on. Let me move this little. Because we need the stators to be going. Okay, so we need that. I need that. Ah! Damn it. I'm scared. That going there. And then 1, 2. We did it anyway. It worked, chat. Okay, we'll see if this works. I don't know if it will or not. I haven't seen anything come up from down below, so I'm a little nervous. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to, like, do something. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm going to have to do something. I'll figure it out. Wait! I see the problem. Yup, that was the problem. It's almost as if I'm half acoustic. We get there. I may be acoustic, but I can still at least figure it out. Give me a minute, you know? Okay, so I have to get this down one to get it past over here. So let me kind of do this. Then it'll put in a line here. I get you, I get you. Got that hard shit. I got the Minecraft started out now though. Mood. Okay, so let me do this. Going in. Open like that. And then go... I don't know where it needs to turn. It needs to turn it about... Ah! It needs to turn it about this one, so 2 more. There we go. Alright, so we got the steel pipes coming to here. We got that done, I think. We're Gucci. Once it actually gets here, then I'll... Oh, wait, I need power. Perfect. Okay, so we got one of the 4 things coming into this one. W. W. Now we gotta get the screws into here, but screws were in this. So, and I want to input the encased, because this and this are over to the left and this one's over to the right. So screws, I'm probably going to have go to the far left, because that right there is where the modular, words are hard. That right there is where the modular frames are. So we're definitely going to need that. So let me do that to there. So we got screws coming in. Shouldn't have an issue with that. Huge W, by the way, that we got the screws in the place that they're in. In line with this, let me do this, because we need to do this. And go like that, and then go like that, and then go from here down to there. And then, because I'm acoustic, you gotta do that. We did it, chat. It's okay. I figured my life out. Alright, and then the only thing that we need left to going into this one is the encased stuff from over there. So let me get the storage thing set up at the front of this, because I want to, like, get as many of them into storage as possible. And this is the frame with the box there. Yep. Excuse me. There. Heavy modular frames. We did it! Sort of. One more thing. How many do we have here? We do not have a lot here. That's okay. Okay. So let me get this mapped out here. Why did I grab the one that's on the floor, not the ceiling? It's okay. Chat, I am still... No! Fucking hoe. It's okay. We're getting there. Okay, so from here to here, from here to there, from there to there, from there to there. Okay, so I have it. I just need to get it to, like, right there. That's all I gotta do. And then we're Gucci, and we have it set up. Let me do... Where's the power wheels? This way. Ah. Wait, no, it's floor 2. I'm acoustic. It's okay, guys. I thought I drove it up to that floor. I did not. It's right here. Let's go for a ride on the whip. Wait. Let's go for a ride in the whip. Let's go. Come on, coffee. Alright, this is where we gotta get a lot of shit from. Do a flip? I wish I could. Hold on. Can we build a ramp for this? Is that worth our time? I feel like it is. Let's build a ramp quick for this and see if we can get... Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. I can't fit through the door. I need to make the door wider. Fuck. I'm a little thick in this thing. Hold on. Let's set up. Hey. I said it, not me. We need to make a little, like, course for this shit. I wonder if I can do a flip on this. Hold on. Gotta get a running start, you know? What the fuck? Hold up. Wait a minute. The turn radius on this thing is not great, but it's okay. Coffee. You have to take it going super slow. Depression. Ain't no way. Hold on, I'll get there, guys. Hold on. Around the world, around. Aw. Hold on. We'll figure something out. Okay, running start, running start, running start. Maybe if we take it by the side. Oh! Oh! Ah! We did it. W. That's funny as fuck. I got you, Coffee. I got you. I should really put this in the garage, but I need to have it here. It's just too funny not to, like, not to be close, you know what I mean? You gotta keep it close. Okay, back to this. Gotta keep that thing on you for real. For real. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let me do that. Okay. So from here to here, here, to here, here, to here, here, to hey, here, and here, to here. So that should get everything. Because that's encased beams. And then those all should be working. Come on. Perfect. Perfect! Alright, so that's getting done. Wee. Okay, so now we have to go to the roof. Let me put the computers downstairs. Now we have to go to the roof and make the other ones. I'm gonna go put these computers in the other thing though. I also have to figure out how to get more copper shit pushing out. Because I don't want to keep adding whatevers, but I feel like I have to. The smelters and everything. I feel like I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be a thing. Alright, so welcome to the roof. We made a highway of zip lines. That's been funny. I also have a couple more things for power. It's going pretty well. This all comes in from the garage and then it goes back down to the garage because these things. I actually have to head back over there and make sure that we have what we need of those. So I don't think we need to make many more for now, but we'll see. And then I put all these up here because I had stored a lot of stuff from us making the power lines and everything in here. Oh shoot, I have to... No one saw that. I had that in my inventory the whole time. I could put that downstairs. But I have to go through and I have to figure out what we have to do up here. Okay. Let me build this because I said I was going to move this just outside of the thingy and have like a balcony, so to speak. Let me do that quick. What am I doing? Zoop. I think I should just need 3 for the balcony. Because that should fit this thing. That's all I really need the balcony for. And then we'll put up like little walls so that people don't like die. Power tower. Power tower of the platform. Okay. Make sure the ladder's facing us. Make sure it's slightly back from the edge. And then hook up. Can I not reach it from here? Chat. I'm gonna have to go close to that, aren't I? Alright, we're on an adventure. Come on. Please. I just need a moment of your time. So it'll let me do that, but it's fine, chat. It's fine. I didn't want that to be convenient at all. Because then the nice thing is, like these power towers, we can also just like hook everything straight up to those. So I don't need like 10 miles of these little dudes. I can just have that, and then we can zipline across them. I want to learn how to, look at this. You can make him your bestie, and I don't know how. It sounds so cute. I know you can make him your bestie. I know you can. They wouldn't put it in the game unless I can make it my best friend. I just know it in my soul. Okay, the only other thing that I need to do is I need to hook this up and use this, but I want it going up to the top floor. So I also have to figure out how to do that. Because then I can send these and all the ones we have in here, because we have a couple in here, up. But I need to figure out how to do that. So let me go figure out which roofing section that is and break it. Imagine it's the one that I just put the power tower on. That'd be great. That'd be so perfect, honestly. Where is it? No, it's just outside of it. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me do this, chat. Let me figure my life out. So let's do here. Let's do that. Perfect. And then let's head up to the roof. Wait for the elevator, you know. Okay. Okay, so here's where this is. And then if I put in, crazy question, if I put in this here, And then I put this in here. Excuse you. Oh god, I got gifted a sub today. Really? W. Solely for an emo? That sounds like something I would do. That completely sounds like something I would do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes. You can't lead with that and then be like, do you want to? Of course I want to. That's almost like not even a question. I'm excited now. Here's your warning. I love it even more now that it has a warning attached to it. Oh my god, I'm dead. Who gifted this to you? Was it a random person? Oh my god, I love it. I fucking love it. That's great. Kind of, yeah, perfect. That's all I needed in life. Yes, perfect. Oh my god. I love it. Okay, so this is the one that has that, and then I just need motors. How would I do this? Because that is coming from there, that's coming from there. Motors is like right here. Okay. I literally love that, honestly, Coffee. That is funny as hell. Okay, so I'm gonna have motors come up right here. And then, because rubber is over there. So let me build the manufacturer, like, right here. Oh, 100%. But, like, it's almost, like, funnier. Since it's so blatant, it's almost funnier. You know what I mean? Because, like, same bestie. You know what I mean? I had... So, when I used to have my channel, I, like, paid for emotes from somebody. Like, I had an artist do emotes for me. And one of the emotes... I forget exactly what I was holding. But I think I was holding, like... a hot dog. It was, like, a hot dog in a bun or something. And, like, the emote had it, like, shaking like a cane. I don't know why it was in the package. I never put it on my channel. But that was one of the emotes in the package. It was literally, like, I want to say it was a hot dog. And it was, like, you know how, like, you have the, like, in movies, right? You have old people that are like, you run, kids. Sort of, it was like that, but, like, imagine a hot dog shaking. Like, you run, kid. Do I know why it was in there? No, I did not commission that. But, like, it was in there, and I don't know if it was an accident. I never used it just in case it was an accident, too. Because, like, I imagine that that's someone's emote out there, and I want to know which streamer has that emote. Because I would 100% go in and be like, let me cop that shit. You know what I mean? Like, because that's just one of those things that's just funny. You know? That's just a good laugh. Okay, so this is that, and then the last one's literally gonna come from over here. So, but yeah, that's probably out of all the emotes that I've ever like had the fortune and misfortune of seeing. That's one of my favorites. That's one of the winners, and I didn't even like ask for it. I honestly, I'm not even trolling. I might, if I still have, because I want to, I save a lot of those folders. If I have that folder, I might actually go in and do the thing. You know what I mean? Might have to. Because then it's literally just a little blonde me, just like, and I have like the angry like diagonal eyes, like. Oh my god. Please. If I can find it, I will 100% add it just for you, Coffee. I'll do it. Cuz I genuinely I don't know. I don't know if I have it, but if I do have it, I will get it for you. I will put it on this channel. Cuz it was never associated in my old channel, so I'm not worried about any of that. Goodish. I have a few faves. I feel like everyone has like their go-to. I want to say like, okay, this might be wrong, but I feel like everybody has their like go-to couple that they're like, I need to have these people sub to at all times just because some of these people have like the best emotes, bro. Like that is 100% like a tactic, I feel like, for streamers. Is like you have to have goated ass emotes, because if you have amazing emotes, you can get so many people sub to you just purely based on the fact that they want those emotes. You know what I mean? Because I'm guilty of it. I have literally subbed to some streamers just to get the emotes that they have, and it's like, I know it's bad, but like it's totally a thing. 1,000,000%. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, there has to be some sort of strat for it. These are my faves? Yeah. But see, those all look good, dude. Actually, I don't want this here. I want... And you have to say sub to those people, otherwise you lose them. So you're always like, I need to make sure, like, if I'm purging subs right now, I gotta keep these because these peeps have the best fucking emotes. Because I will say this, and I'm not ashamed of it at all, I 100% have saved sub to people just solely based on their emotes. It's been a thing, and I'm not ashamed. Like, I am ashamed, but I'm not. You know what I mean? If you have good-ass emotes, you have good-ass emotes. There's nothing I can do about that. Let me do this. And then okay, I'm gonna do this because it's rubber, I want to say, is that one. so I gotta get the rubber hooked up to there. But yeah, no, that's definitely like one of those like things that when you're like a streamer, that's one of the first things that I'm like, you have to figure out what type of streamer you're gonna be. You either gotta be like, one, if you're a girl, you have to figure out if you're gonna be like, I don't want to say pick me, because that's not right. That's not the proper terminology for it. If you want to like utilize your body for views, because there's a lot of girls that will dress a certain way and act a certain way on camera, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's like, it's 100% a strat, but like there's that angle to it, and then there's the gaming angle to it, or the like speaking. Coffee is talkative today. Well, maybe Coffee is just living her best life. Maybe Coffee had some coffee today. She's just feeling good. Is there something wrong with that 24 card? Do you have a problem with Coffee feeling good today? Is there an issue? Do we need to like fight or something? Well, we're all introverts here. We, like, what? I'm, like, one of the biggest introverts on the planet, bro. Imagine me talking to people? That's crazy. That's a crazy-ass statement. People are gross. Literally, if I could sit in my room and, like, gremlin hours all day, I would. Imagine being a professional gremlin. It would be goated as fuck. Who's with me? Professional gremlin. Become a job. What's wrong with this? Can confirm she's always been this way. Good. I'm dumb. Perfect. Okay, so that's going up to the roof. So that'll get the first set of stuff done. Oh my gosh, I have the sniffles. Dying. It's very close to my steel pipes. All this stuff over here is just random shit that I had on me, by the way. So I don't really know what to do with this. I'm gonna go put the steel pipes over here, though. So I want to say it's this one. Ooh, that stopped, though. So if I can get rid of this stuff, I can kind of like turn this around and have it connected up to the top. And that'd be kind of goated. I don't need any of that. That's all gone. All the smart plates are heading up to the roof. Let me just get rid of this. I feel like a lot of people are just like naturally more introverted these days. Cause like I have not met a lot of natural extroverts. I don't know if it's just me and the people I interact with because I am a gremlin, you know? So obviously like my social interactions are all people like online. I don't really go out much. But like even people that I'm like, oh wow, you seem like you would be really extroverted, I find out that they're just an inner gremlin. And it's like 100% can relate. Well, that makes a lot of sense, 24 Craft. For real? I'm getting exposed on my own stream. Chat, are you seeing this shit? Imagine, like, exposing you like that. Crazy weird. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Strange people scare me? Yeah. Yeah. Felt? Yeah, no, that's why we gravitated towards each other in high school. We were very... I'm too afraid I would get kidnapped. Yeah, there are a lot of psychopaths in the world today. Psychopaths scare me, so I just, like, statistically, I'm less likely to see them if I am a couch potato. Makes sense to me. Because I'm little and short and someone will grab me and run with a little oh, yeah, no. Well, that's the one thing, and this is going to sound really dark for a second, but when I was younger, we had to have, like, the talk about all that, like, partying and all that stuff, and they were like, well, you see, if you put yourself in situations where bad things can happen, y'all know what I'm talking about, but if you put yourself in that position, then it's more likely to happen. If you don't put yourself in that position, it's less likely to happen. Like, it still could happen, but it's less likely to happen. So I took that to heart, and I was like, I'm just going to stay inside all day. And now I don't really have a choice, if you know my medical history, which, like, a lot of you do. So, like, I get to do that anyway. But that, for a long time, was, like, my motivator, and was like, well, if I don't put myself out there, I can't get kidnapped. Exactly. Can I do that? Can I have a warning first? So he has to warn you and be like, I'm doing this. And then just do it? Or does it need to be a consensual warning? Wait, what am I thinking? Hold on. I gotta run back down and put these in. So I want to get rid of that. Oh, I have to start the hard drive. That's what I came in here to do. I was like, why did I go here? There we go. .4craft's like, maybe you can get a warning. You know what sounds good? Ice cream. Ice cream sandwich. Pizza. Maybe I'm hungry. I just ate. How am I hungry? I've asked someone to get something off the top shelf at the grocery store, and the motherfucker picked me up and lifted me, so I get it. I feel you. That's crazy. I feel like that's, like, scarier. Get out of my head. I was thinking ice cream sandwich. Ah! Tacos. W. All these things sound good to me. Of course, you can have a warning. Okay, perfect. See? Warnings. Consent. Yay. Dude, always. Always. I literally had some, like, Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes today. I sent a picture of it to 24craft because I was like, I'll be on in a minute. I'm eating. And the plate was, like, huge, but I scarfed it all down and I was like, am I just, like, fat? Like, what the fuck? I had a moment. But I'm, like, very full right now. I'm, like, after Thanksgiving dinner full. So, like, I kind of feel better about myself now. If I get a warning, then I'm more than okay with it. Hey. There you go, 24craft. You do have to give the warning, though. If there's no warning, she fights you. It's a square-up situation. Huge, I got you. There you go. And then I'll have to square up. Because you, like, you know, family and shit. So then you'll have two people squaring up, and it'll be rough. But as long as you give warning, you're fine. Brown Box Buddy says it's okay. Oh my gosh. I am just trying to clear out some of my inventory. I'll record it for memories. There you go. Perfect. No, literally, One of my friends from high school, I have not talked to her in so long, but one of my friends from high school has a video of basically, so, someone thought, because I need to preface this, I was very, very small in high school. Like, we are talking like 5'2", 5'3", 100 pounds soaking wet. Okay. And there was an individual who wagered that they would, like, actually be able to, like, pick me up and throw me. And we were goofing around, right? It was very much like this individual was dating one of my friends level. Like, it was not anything, like, sexual or anything. They were like, no, you're tiny enough, like, I could legit pick you up and throw you. And, so one of my friends has a video of that occurring. So when you say you'll record it from the memories, I was dying laughing. T squaring up is like a chihuahua squaring up. Listen. Tiny but mighty. Exactly. Exactly. Chihuahuas are scary. I've been told I'm intimidating. I don't know how the fuck you get that, but I've been told I'm intimidating. Apparently. I don't know how the fuck that would work. I'm very proud of this fact. Sometimes true. But I'd look at her and be like, aw. I don't know how I'm intimidating. Okay, I'm gonna be so fucking for real. Like, as much as it's like, oh look, someone thinks that I'm intimidating, guys. I'm like, how? How the fuck do you think that I am? I don't get it. Those are the sort of things that I just don't understand. I've been told that I'm the least intimidating person ever. They clearly haven't seen you pissed then. Fuck. I've seen you mad. That's a scary sight. They've never lost you in, or they never beat you in Mario Kart then, or something. It doesn't help your intimidation factor if you cheer after someone says you're intimidating. Okay, listen. I'm just very, like, that's like, what do? I pressed buttons and coding popped up. I don't know what I did. I've done that for a while, though. Been like, oh my gosh, someone thinks I'm intimidating. Holy shit. I try to go for unapproachable, to be honest. See, my problem is, like, my resting bitch face, like, is just, like, annoyed and, like, whatever. Like, I don't have a really solid resting bitch face, you know what I mean? I need a better resting bitch face. Because I'm still, like, approachable enough that people would still try. That's the problem. And it's like, guys. We don't need this. You got a permanent cute face, not RBF? Exactly. That's my problem. And it's like, fuck. And then with the size, it just doesn't help. Like, it just... I'm kind of screwed. Because then someone looks at me and they're like, oh, that's so adorable. I did that one trend where you record. Because my boyfriend is like 6'2", 6'4", somewhere that tall enough that I'd have to climb. You know what I mean? And he... like, so I recorded me, like, getting mad at him at, like, me standing, like, right in front of him level. So, like, from his, like, eyesight down. Because it was a trend on TikTok. So I was doing the TikTok trend. And I literally looked at it and was like, I look like a toddler next to you. God damn it. It was rough. It was rough. It was so annoying. Sometimes I'm in the mood to, go up to people with RBF and make them crack. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's such a mood. T, true. Well, we're discussing how intimidating I am, Bruce. Because apparently I'm very intimidating. Yeah, I feel like people try to approach people, like, in all black and black makeup and everything nowadays. It's like, intimidating, yeah. Because I'm very intimidating, guys. Just, like, look at me. I don't think y'all understand. Did it load up all of the... Oh, it's just felt. We're chilling. Yeah. What am I doing? Smart plating is going into there. Okay. So I have to get this stuff down. We started this, though. We have 12 of them. What is our thingy? Motors. Of course it's motors. It's always motors. I have to get... I think it's the copper sheets that, like, slow down the motors. What's the last one? Let's just get the last one set up, and then we can go about our day. This one. Okay, so we need... That thingy is in the back right. That thingy is kind of in the middle. That thingy is back left. And that thingy is kind of in the middle. So... Up there. Here. Fuck, I just deleted it. I need to see the pictures again. So, up here, here, and here. So if I build it here, I can bring here and those... Okay. Not me thinking, chat. What the fuck? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and build this right here. Then I'm going to do this and put the output like right there. Check DMs? Okay. I will figure my life out and check DMs. Ooh! My thingy's done researching. Okay, Bo, I didn't need that shit. That was a personal attack. Chat, I'm about to show you something. Pure iron. Cheap silica. Yes, it was. Leak the files. So, he said... You're a personal attack? Thank you. He said, you intimidating. Like, implying what it looks like when I'm acting intimidating. And if you can't see it very well, it's a fluffy cat with, like, angry eyes. And it has, like, it almost looks like there's, like, some pink highlights to her fur and everything. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It's a personal attack is what it is. Like, okay. I didn't realize we were attacking people today. Where would I make... Indeed. I swear, I want to fight people. Anywho, okay, let me go to this level. Okay, so one of the things that I need to get up is right here. Yes, automated wiring right here. Let me just get this to the roof. First and foremost. Wait a minute. Or I could just, like, get it on the... Because it should be, like, right about here. I could just set it up so that I have the, like... Here, let me show you what I'm thinking, chat. Because I don't want this, like, section to be as cluttered overall yet. So, because I need I need 4 things, right? All 4 things are on that second level. So if I have this here and I have 4 tingies like this, and then I just have 1 of each going to the thing and then come back. I'll back you. Oh my gosh. Guys, I just need someone to help, you know? I just need someone to like I just need some backup, you know? Okay, so automated wiring, circuit board, heavy modular frame, and computer. I think it's when I just did it again, and I didn't mean to. Fuck, I don't know what button I pushed. I'll figure it out eventually, chat. So now, I just need to have those 4 things going to the 4 areas. Wherever that's at. Right there. Because the high-speed connector's right here, the computer's right here, the modular frame comes out right here, and then that's over there. So if I do this, just like, let me cook, chat, okay? So if I do this, I'm gonna set this up. Hold on. What do I remove? I don't really need fuck, I need all that shit. You know what? It's fine. So if I go like this, and go like that, and then go like that, and go like that, and then go like that. That's the first component, so that's heavy modular frames going up and in. Okay. Whee! Should I degen in Rust or Battlefield 6? Ooh. That is right, you do like playing Rust. I don't know how, like... I told you the story, Coffee, of how I played Rust before, and I was getting scared. They scared me. I feel like you would almost be happy playing Battlefield 6, but if you like playing Rust, then you would almost be happier playing that. I don't know. These are the issues with our society. Because, you know, we are a society. Rust just scares me. I got scared. I got jump scared. There's a new update today? Ooh! I would do that then. Play the new update. New updates are always worth checking out. Always. You gotta give it a test. You gotta kick the thingy. Yeah, people just like, I don't like scary people. But that goes back to our other conversation. Just tell them to sit down and be a good boy. They usually listen. That's actually hilarious, Coffee. But see, if I say that, then I start getting called other things. And most of these individuals are like children. So having a child, like, call me mommy or some shit is like, what? Get away from me. Okay, so I need circuit board and I need computer. It's like, girl, sit your ass down. So I need the circuit board and I need the computer. Those are the last 2 thingies. Circuit board's in the back corner. Over here. Whee! right here. I could have this come this way. Maybe I'm just used to it. Maybe I just like I'm not a very like. This may come as a shock to people. I'm not a very like. Square up type person, unless it's a friend. I'm one of those people where like if you're messing with like one of my besties, I'll fuck your day up, right? But like if it's like messing with me, I'm very like non-confrontational. I feel like that's a thing though. I grew up in COD lobbies. See, that's the other thing. I've been told that, like, excuse too. Where it's like, oh, I grew up in COD lobbies. Like, so it's fine. I never did any of that. Literally the first game that I ever played was Apex. So, like, I'm like, fuck. I can't contribute to this conversation. Yeah, no, it's all the copper sheets. I think I'm gonna need to make another copper sheet thing. I'm telling you, I think that's what it is. Because what's the last one? Computer? Because computer is right here. Maybe I just didn't grow up in COD lobbies like the rest of y'all. Maybe I'm just like I'm not built that way. I may be intimidating, but I'm not COD lobbies intimidating. I don't know. It could be that. Who knows? Just sweet and innocent again, my bad. I don't know what to do. But I feel like everybody that like grew up in COD lobbies had to be sweet and innocent at one point, and then something happened. What happened to all y'all? Are y'all okay? Everyone's like, everyone acts like that was like Nam or some shit. Like, I've seen some shit. I've been through things. No! It's like, no. I'm not okay. Okay, so here's the thing. That's good. That needs to be pumping out some more shit. So we're not getting in enough. True. You're not wrong. That right there, you're not wrong. Okay, let me stop this one for a second. Okay. I need another constructor. Because we need to amp up this production immediately, because I'm going crazy. So this constructor got that. So this will feed everything else. That looks like a beacon. Okay. Okay. And it needs to be copper sheets. Alright, now we need to get more copper going into here, because clearly there's not enough if we're, like, stuck behind this much. And this is just slow, but we don't need a crazy amount of this either, though. I mean, I guess I could amp it up a little bit. Yeah, no. I've just never experienced it, so I can't be like, back in my day, this shit was crazy. You know what I mean? Because how much is getting in here? I just have to ramp this up. I don't know what else to do. Because this is all coming in. It's backed up. Let me check. Whee. And I'll put one in here, just because we'll just do that. Because we need more of these copper sheets, for sure. That's definitely a problem. Like, we do not have enough. Definitely an issue. Gotta distribute a couple of these. There we go. Obviously, this will catch up eventually, but gotta get something here going. I don't know. Alright. Because we also have to get all this stuff full. Like, we have no motors going, but that's because this needs spaders. And to get a stator, we need steel pipes, so that also has to get ramped up. Alright, let me head on and get steel pipes going. Let me pick up more booster tings. Slug power shits. Just make a purple one. Alright. Because down low here, this should be going like fast as fuck. Yeah, I need some steel pipes. Alright, so steel's not getting to it. So I need 1-to-1, is what I'm hearing. Okay, 1-to-1. If I need another one to go into here, we'll do that. Because we did need more steel beams at one point, but now we don't necessarily need too much of them. Oh man, I had to? W. I'm gonna head out. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. Oh, thanks for hanging out, BB. Okay. Iron ore is not coming up fast, so we gotta get iron ore coming into here. Looks like coal's doing just fine, so let me go get iron. We're running. See if that goes any faster, or we can get that up faster. Because see if that helped. If it didn't, then we'll have to figure something out. Looks like it did, sort of. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's definitely going faster. Because they're continuous. Let me do this. Let me overclock it. Okay, that's perfect. Same thing for this one. Overclock by 1. And then this stuff is getting divided, but that's just because I use this box as me grabbing it out to turn everything into level 4 shits, or Mark 3 shits. So that's this box for me, and that's the only reason I have this going. I honestly probably don't need that. That's my thing of extra coal, JIC. Okay, so it's a little too fast for that. Okay, I'm gonna go degen on something. Have a good stream. Thanks for hanging out, Coffee. I appreciate you. Have fun degenning. Okay. Because what? This is normal. Could I fly up there? Yes. Am I used to flying around? Not quite, but I'm getting there. I'm getting used to it. Okay. Let me think here. Because now it's more that. I could just upgrade that to a Mark II. I want to say all my stuff is on the roof. I needed to go this level, actually. Come here. W. Open. Okay, do we have this stuff going? Yes. It's all feeding into here. Gucci, we have 2 of them. We need 100 to move on past phase 3. We also need those thingies. We have 12 of those. Okay. Telling you, this is gonna get crazy so fast. I only have 1 of those. Turbo motor. Ooh. Okay. Let me YOLO myself off the side and go get a better miner for the iron going into the steel. Because I want to make sure that this stuff is goated. Because as long as that's backed up and like doing its thing and then maximized once we get that far, I will feel good. Oh, I need the 10 square thingies, don't I? Yeah. Fuck! Alright. I need the 10 square thingies, and I need the portable miner. But yeah. Because the other thing is I could just build 1 miner right here, and then have it connect up there. But I don't want to. We'll figure life out. Okay. Because we just need more steel. So let me go 2nd floor to see what I need. have a second one of those. Perfect. And then I need... Oh. I'll drop the coal. I just need 10 of these. We'll figure it out. Perfect. I'll come back for the coal. Alright, let's watch this. So the Mark II, that's the max that the Mark II can carry up. But this one should be able to carry up just fine. And then if I overclock it, should get 180, perfect. And that still should be going up at a normal rate. Perfect. Now let's see that. Okay. I don't even know if it's keeping up with it. It stopped for a second. Don't know why. It did. Okay. Well, the good thing is this is almost full. Once that gets full, then everything going upstairs will only be, like, this will all not be divided in two. This will all be going straight up, which is kind of my goal. This right here is not going anywhere. Let me put some of it over here. Because I need a lot of stuff, right? But I don't need that much. And then the screws, how are the screws replacing themselves? Goated. That's all going good. Okay. Let me go check on late computer doors. Even though the computers are also needed for something. I might stop that production until at least we get the, like, upgrades that we need. Like, I might just, like, cut off the thingy. Because I definitely need computers for shit, and I do not want to be dealing with waiting for everything to fill up so that they can be used. Yeah. Because I need 31 more computers for this. So, definitely going to need that. What's going on in there? What's going on up here? Okay, and I don't need this, so what I'm going to do is delete this, I'll use that for the sharp angle turn, and put this stuff. And then the 65 I'm also going to put in there. So that this stuff is just going straight into here. We do not need more steel beam storage at all. Honestly, I might take out the one downstairs and just have everything going up. Because I already have one. And right now I have 3 for steel beams, and I don't need 3. Definitely don't need that. Good thing about that is the modular frames can just go straight over to here. Because, like I said, the steel pipes. But once the steel pipes downstairs finishes up, and we have no more steel pipes that we need to like make or anything, then over here will be totally fine. Because everything will be coming up here and it's not competing with downstairs. Let me switch up those beams because I forget what it makes, but I know it makes a couple of important things. I think I just need one storage for each thing. And then once I have one storage for each thing, I think it's fine. Let me check on the copper sheets. Don't run into the roof. We definitely need more copper coming up and in. So now, question, is it the smelter? Or, I assume it's the smelter. Because I amped it up, and even that's not helping. I might split this off into two. And have two going up. I might have to do that. Why'd this stop? Too much? How close is this? I'm trying to think how I want to do this trap. Because it keeps stopping every couple seconds. And it's definitely not from anything like... Remains to be seen. We'll think about it, chat. We'll think about it. Let's head back upstairs real quick. Because this one is feeding into the storage. I think I'll leave that one feeding into storage and take this one and put it in storage because this going up is really all we need. So let me put all that I have. I had... Alright, the remaining there, I'll keep in my inventory. Okay. So we have that one. That's the actual storage for the beans. And then that's max. So now all of these should be going just straight up. Okay, okay. Gucci. Alright, that's looking a little better. I'm not hating it. This is backed up. Yeah, this is about to get stopped. I'm gonna have to fully ramp that up. This is literally about to get stopped. Fuck, dude. Okay. Well, the good thing is that's going up. These are getting fed up. And the coal it's coming in. On those. Let's see what the coals deal is. Okay, still coming in fine. I'm gonna have to truck this stuff in. I also talked about that a little bit. We also have the train tracks that we're working on. This is where that's gonna come in. I really hope the train is like as cool as it sounds. It sounds cool as fuck, so I'm very excited for it. But I kind of have to figure out how you're supposed to use it. I definitely don't want to like have to switch all that around, because oh my gosh, that'd be a lot. And I have my truck going and doing its thing. I might put another truck on this route though, because I was talking with my friend about it, and like I might actually put the truck, like this truck, on it, because it can take more stuff back and forth. I do have to head over there though, so let me... I don't know where my truck is. Or the tractor, I should say. It's not the actual truck. I'm also going to run into a spider on the way, because I want to say that spider only spawns during nighttime. And I get terrified every single time it spawns. So it's gonna be up here. Right around this corner. It's right there. Yep. You just gotta keep running. You just gotta keep running and run. We don't deal with spiders around here. That's not an okay thing. Because if you're moving fast enough, they can't hit you. Because now that we have a lot of the empty canisters, because we've been making them for a minute, and it's like getting reused, basically, I want to see if it's backed up at all. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm just gonna stop the production of that so that all the plastic goes the other way. Because yeah, it has 90 that it needs to use, and it's getting merged with those, so we definitely don't need it anymore. Holy, okay. Let me actually... actually break this down, because we really don't need it anymore at all. Those will come in. We have that. Let me take the plastic out of here. We have more than enough in this system. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm vibey, living my best life. Didn't realize that I had this many canisters, but I really should have. I might have to make a storage system somewhere for them. Take a couple off of the line. Because I know for a fact that we have more coming back to. So I'm gonna have an entire this box here of them. Let me just go through. Just collect a couple, you know, nothing crazy. Because like I said, we definitely do not need all the ones that we had. Let me do this. So we made some canisters. If we need to make more, I can make more empty canisters. That's not an issue, necessarily. Right now, the issue is the fact that, like, we have so fucking many of them that it's literally, like, backed up to here. And it's full in there. So we definitely need to get rid of quite a few of them. Let me just do this. I'm just gonna fill up this storage bin. And then if we need more empty canisters, I can put them into the rotation if we need to, like, box some stuff up or anything. But something tells me I'm not gonna need them for a second. So if I'm not gonna need them for a second, I might as well just, like, make it so all this is flowing nice and easy. Because this, like, the stuff that's in here is more than enough empty canisters for the fuel that we need. We will be fine. I can almost guarantee that. So we still have half of the delivery truck area full of them. So definitely do not need the amount that we have. Alright, so I'll put the other 36 back in here. But we won't be making more, so it'll be fine. But yeah, I think having, like, you know, 3,000 extra ones, I think isn't gonna be too crazy. Like, look at that. Mimi, how are you doing tonight? Doing good, Dream Master. How are you? How's your day? I just figured out that I made about, like, 5,000 extra empty canisters, and I still had the process thingy going. So I filled a crate and still have way too many of them. But I figure I'll need it for something later, so I'm just gonna leave that crate there. But this entire thing was full when I came back here, so it was rough. I knew I needed to do that, Blaze. I knew it. I was like, I'm still making these damn things, but I'm sending them back there, so, like, doing good as well. My girlfriend invited to see the Iron Lung movie this week. Ooh! I heard it was really good. Just chilling before work, debating about clocking in for some factory work. Ooh. Mood. W. I hate that spider. I hate that spider so much. Oh my god. Stay away from me. Stay away. It's chasing me. It's chasing me. Oh my god. 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 I hate this. 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 I can hear its little legs. Ugh. This right here was the spider. I didn't kill that thing. I just want everyone to know. I have video evidence. I'm leaving it there. Good night, team. Good night, 24 Craft. I hate that spider so much, with a passion. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Okay. At first she thought it was only gonna show on the movie release weekend. She got her source from the Markiplier video. Ah, yep. I was gonna say, like, didn't it become, like, so popular that, like, a bunch of people picked it up? Or am I acoustic? I might be acoustic, chat. I just heard that. Fair warning to all. I am very acoustic sometimes. But I feel like everyone should know this. Alright, let me go to the 3rd floor here quick. See where everything's at. Where am I going? It's this way. Alright, I stopped the production stuff for the computers, as we all know. Why is this idle? Do we just have that many? Bro. I keep on doing that! Oh my god. Chad, I did it again. Uh-huh. Yeah. I've done that so many times, Gin Master. It's actually so sad. Especially when I've been, like, moving stuff around, just, like, readjusting. I'll be so proud of it. I'll be like, look, it's so great. And then I'll wait for, like, 5 minutes, and then I'm like, it's not doing anything. Why? And then it's just something as silly as, like, I had... What'd I do? That was a loud sound. I had, like, this right here, but there was a little connection that wasn't over here. It was just, like, a little bit of one. And then I'm like, wow. Okay. Thanks, guys. It's rough. It's rough out here, Gin Master. It's okay. A single small piece of Mark 1 pipe almost took down my entire power plant. Such a mood. Such a mood. It's just, it's so rough because, like, I have, like, all this stuff that's, like, backed up, and then I have some stuff where it's, like, non-existent. I'll see it in 10 years, maybe. Level. Like, this is backed up all the way to here. And then rubber should be doing stuff. Is it backed up too? Yep. But that's going to the roof. So I'm not shocked that that's backed up. Because that's, like, one of the few things that doesn't require all of these. You know. I did it again. It only made 50 of them, though. So, like, it didn't even stop it from making stuff. Yep. We're just not gonna question it. Oh, I have to upgrade all of this stuff, too. Hold on. I'll go. Do I not have any more boost thingies? No, I don't. Damn. Alright. Well, I'll go get some boost thingies. But yeah, that's like my entire system. I'm about to start my tier 1 material facility, which is a 400 building and 3,000 or 6,300 megawatts power. Yep. Well, okay, so Gin Master, because I was discussing this, right? I was like, at this point, I am half tempted, because like now I've seen like the trucks working and everything like that. I was like, at this point, I'm half tempted to have like an iron facility that I get all the iron sent to. I get all of the everythings like made there. I have the train and everything. So I was thinking about making it on like the train line. The only thing that's stopping me is just production while we wait for stuff to come here. That is the only thing that has stopped me thus far from doing this. But I was like, if I do that and I have multiple different factories that have multiple different like meetings and they're like the trucks just bring everything in, like I could have an endless line of trucks just like circling to the iron factory and bringing everything here and doing that. But I don't know. I was half tempted to do that because then I could just have one factory where I have like 30 smelters and like everything breaking down from there sort of thing. I had that thought. I had the thought of like making the coal and everything, so I'll have like the coal coming to certain areas because I don't need that much coal now because I have the compressed coal. So as long as I have the one coal that's pure, that's next to the sulfur, and they make compressed coal, I can drive from there. I can get the pure from like off to the, it's like over here somewhere. Like, I can get that one just for the regular coal stuff and bring that here. But, you know, I do need regular coal for steel, so I'm going to need a couple going back and forth because we got to get the steel parts. But I was like, the urge in me to just go make little factories at every single one of these places and then just like, there. Here you go. And then just make truck depots and have trucks just like nonstop going in and out and like grabbing shit. Because then that cuts down wherever the fuck I am. I'm on the floor where of course you can't see anything. Let me go to the bottom floor. Because then that cuts down all of the bringing everything in stuff. So all of the, like here, this is a perfect example. Like over here where I have like all the lines in the back here. Hold on. I can't get out. But like all this, it cuts down all this stuff. And then by the time stuff gets here, everything's like made. Yeah. And that's kind of where I'm like approaching. Like I don't think I'm quite 100% there yet. You know what I mean? Like I think I'm at the verge of being there. I'm teetering on the edge of that. Cause right now it just like getting everything here is just so, that's the inefficient part. So I'm like, okay, well if getting everything here is the inefficient part, how can I make that efficient? I gotta send the trucks to do it, or I send the train. But if I send the train or the trucks, then why not just make a factory there at the items like where I'm getting everything and have them bring everything in? Like, because at that point, like my whole iron area down here, this whole section of everything, this is one factory. And then my truck is picking up this stuff. You know? Because out of everything, iron plates isn't going anywhere. Reinforced iron is going here. Screws is going up. Modular frames isn't or that should be going somewhere. I think this is modular frames too. But like, and then iron rods isn't going anywhere. But that's like its own factory, you know? There are two kinds of trains in thought with this. You can do a mega factory, which kind of does everything and have the goods from the math transported in, or you can do a bunch of smaller factories and truck the made goods to another factory between the 8 and the other things. And that's my problem. Because, like, both of those make perfectly good sense to me. And all of this stuff, because thus far, the first thing that I've had to go for is oil. And I did make a separate factory for the oil production. and for like all the rubber and plastic and everything like that, did make an entirely separate factory. So I am not against doing that, right? I don't know. Because, like, if there was one location, and I'm sure there is, but if there was one location where there was, like, pure iron next to pure coal, I would 100% want to build a factory there for steel. But trucking in steel is, like, crazy. Yeah. Because, like, I wouldn't want to have a factory that does more than, like, 2 things. Like, if it's a steel factory, okay, but I wouldn't want, like, a steel and a copper, if that makes sense. So, like, tier 1 materials, like concrete, steel, yeah. Yeah. My only thing with that is some of the tier 2 things are, like, tier 1, like, tier 1 goes into making them, and then some of the, like, tier 3 things have some tier 1 stuff, and then some. It's just a lot. At one point, it gets conjumbled. Like, that's the only reason. That's the only thing stopping me from doing that. It's just a lot to, like, process, and it's not like you can have, like, one individual area for one individual thing. You know what I mean? Like, I can't have just a place to smelt iron and then have it truck over, because that would just make no sense. Yeah. Well, I was told to go through and, like, find where resources are. And I mean, that's the beauty of the game. Nothing. It's true. I was told to go through and just find where, like, pure resources are. So, like, go on an adventure, and if I see a pure node of resources, to, like, mark it and, like, label it and everything. Because then, like, maybe, just maybe in my brain, I could see, like, oh, this would be a perfect area to have this factory, and then hook it up to this area with a train and have this factory or something like that. I was told to do that because apparently there's a pattern. But I was like, I don't know. But we'll see about it. I finally found Sam. That we unlocked, sort of. I don't know what it's supposed to be for yet. Because I have to craft something with it. But I did find Sam. At the end, it really won't matter. You're still going to have to transport resources. Yeah. Well, and that's the kicker. It's like, what do you do with the resources? What do you do at the end of the day? Like, do you truck it in? Do you train it in? Do you conveyor belt it in? What can you do? Okay, well, that's good that the iron is good. Now I have to figure out coal. I like the choo-choo. I haven't tried it yet. I have. So, here, I'll go back. I'll go down there. Because I have to go down here anyway. Yeah, so I have the train station right here. And I have this. Because I don't really know how to work it yet. But I have the home station, whatever thing here. And then I have this thing. Okay. And this goes straight to the coal and the sulfur. So this would be like I would build a factory for the compressed coal one. Okay. At the end of this. It goes all the way up there. You can kind of see it. But that would be like this thing, right? But I don't know how this works. I don't know if you have to make it into like a giant loop or if you can like end to end it and have like multiple. I don't know. I'm really not sure. But I would make like, I also don't want the train to connect to like little factories. Like if I'm doing the train, I need like all the things from over here connecting to that. You can do end to end, but you can also do the... Okay, so it's either or. Okay. Because, yeah, this is where this train track goes right now. Goes up over here. There's some limestone down there that I might grab. I don't know. We have a stopper thingy here for it, just in case. But, like, if I built the factory here, like, in this area, coal goes into it. We make the compressed coal, everything like that. And then here's the sulfur. I'm now watching dogs complain about, are we there yet in a Subaru? That's so mood. Such a mood. Because this is impure. This isn't even good sulfur. But, like, it does the job. It does what we need it to. It's a Mark II miner, so that's probably why. Where you going? But yeah, if this, and we're so back, W. But if this right here has, like, if we make the train station thingy, right, and I have the coal, I have that here, that'd be great. Like, we'd have it. And then I could hook it up, and I could have all the compressed coal coming from here. I could have regular coal coming from here. I don't know, is this pure coal? I don't remember. Yeah. So we can have regular coal coming from here. We can have compressed coal coming from here. We could have everything coming from here. But have it go by train. But I think, I'm not positive. Hold on. We'll just run back. I think you have to add, like, in the home platform, you have to add a, like a stopper. I think that's part of it too. Because we don't have anything like that. It can be mad at me. Like, we don't have a stopper right here. You know what I mean? We might have to add that. It depends on where you want to set up your power or make sure both. This game is just as much planning as it is building things out. Yeah. Well, because we have the power towers on top of the roof right now. And we're kind of trying to set up like a network of them going everywhere. Because then we can do the zip line 2 places. It's not efficient, really. But it's at least something. So I want to set up a power tower going over towards the oil. And if I can set up a power tower going over towards the oil, I'm going to send some fuel back here. Because I do have some fuel, whatever it's called. Fuel power generators. I do have some here. But if that's the case, I might just build like a fuel power generator grid over near the pure oil. Because there's also more veins of oil over there. And then if I set that up, I have the pure oil over there that'll be pumping out. I can have some oil coming, or some, not oil, but like the rocket fuel stuff, the stuff that's in this stuff, packaged fuel. I can have some coming back here. But yeah. Are you planning on doing like a large power plant? That's what I was thinking about oil, but then I saw the radioactive stuff, so I figured that there's nuclear power. And if anything, I would do like a nuclear power plant. Because I feel like the oil, like the fuel, that power, there is nuclear. That's what I thought. I know it. But like I figured that like if I make a little oil power plant over there and hook that up. Because right now, the oil, like, whatever you want to call it, thing, that's like, I have tier 1, whatever nodes connecting it. I have this, the power pole Mark 1 connecting right now. But if I set up power towers going over there, but to get there's a massive I believe it. But if I set up power towers getting over there, and then set up a couple fuel power generators over there, because I don't need a lot of fuel coming back here, you know? I only use fuel for my, like, jetpack right now. And I'm sure there's more uses for it. I'm sure. But, like, I don't need a lot of it right now. I'm sure that'll change. But if I set up power towers and I connect it, what are you using for your main power grid? Right now I have coal and I have the fuel powered. I have 3 fuel powered generators, so that's 750, and then I have 12 coal power generators. I think I can see the power on this. Yeah. So I have, are the fuel ones not on? Some of them must not be on. That's fine though. I'll go figure that out. But yeah, so I have fuel and I have coal right now in this exact moment in time. Okay, so that's working. They're all working. Okay, so upstairs. Because those numbers don't make sense. But that's my, like, thing. That's my issue, so to speak. Is I have 3 of these guys. Yeah, that's what I, like, noticed. There's hardly any power going in this. Hydrate? Oh, I have to drown. Hold on, because Rin's gonna keep doing this. It's like hardly any. Okay. I might have to get more fuel over here. But that's why I was like, if I do the fuel powered over there, then I would constantly have fuel running into it, and as long as everything's hooked up, then it's fine. Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to figure out. If it's more advantageous just to have it done all over there. Because then these are always on, and then there's capacity. Because this is barely getting enough fuel. And then this is barely getting enough fuel. Rin, do you need the join code? Just let me know. I forget if I sent it to you or not. But all of this stuff gets trucked in from over here. And there's none left. So give me 50 more minutes here. Are you chilling? No, you're chilling. You're chilling. Take your time. So, but that's my thing. It's like, so all this stuff is getting trucked in. So it only powers it part of the time. Whereas if I have everything over there, like I have everything in the other location, then at the minimum, I'm not having to worry about that. And as long as it's hooked up with power towers, like it'll still help here. Because this literally gets taken out of here. So I have no packaged fuel here at all. Oh, and I still have more of these damn things. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy. I'm going to have to take those over there. Actually, I'll just leave them here for now. In case I need it. But that's what I was thinking. So I was thinking of just grabbing like a couple more motors and a shit ton of rubber. Like that. And going over and putting the fuel generators over on the other side. Powered through the grid, which is via the train network, at least for now. Yeah. Because the other thing is not every, like, ting is working right now because of how... I might also break this, because which one is this going to? One's going up to the top. Because I need more motors for stuff. Once I move into nuclear, I'll have my nuclear power plant and my rocket plant. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I have to get there. And for me to get that far, I just want to, like... I want to have everything in, like, one spot. You know what I mean? So, I'm probably going to do my fuel power over there and then send a power tower that way. Would be my next, like, plan of action, so to speak. I'm not going to store stators for a second because I need this to keep going. Perfect. But yeah, so I might move all that stuff over and then I can stop trucking everything there and back, but then I have to figure out getting the power towers going over there. My power is separated from the main grid via a priority power switch because I don't want that going down into grid ever decides to go boom. Makes sense. Makes sense. I don't blame you. Okay, well at least this will almost start filling up. But I need a couple more motors before I head over there. Because I'm definitely going to need motors for sure. I also want to get the railway signaling done. Because once I have railway signaling, I just have these two. And then I can solely prioritize on getting to phase 3. That's kind of my, like, thing. So in the meantime, I'm probably going to set up the oil plant area. Get that all good. Because, yeah, being able to free up that truck to do whatever, that'll, like, kind of help. Could always build more trucks, but I'm not too, like, worried about it. I may still have it bring over fuel. Like, the fuel stuff. But, honestly, it's just one of those things where it's, like, I'm not even, like, worried about much of that stuff, you know? This. Let me get a couple of these, because what do I need to build power towers? I should have plenty. Okay. So let me set up power towers going over there. And then that way I'd be able to zip line back and forth, at least. Because I also don't have the towers that are up right now connected to the grid yet. So like this one, I don't believe is connected to the grid. It might be, potentially, but I don't know. Is it? Okay. But yeah, see, like, sometimes it's at 1.8, and then sometimes it's, like, not even close to it. So... let me build a second one right here. So I have to go in this direction. Because I have to follow that line, so... Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Why can't I go over here? It's not letting me go over there. Do I need to, like, place it on something first? Because we didn't place that one on anything. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. We'll figure it out, though. I'm just gonna place it randomly. Okay, so that'll let me do that way. Why wouldn't the other one? Let me... Because that kind of looks acoustic. Let me do this. I put that too close to the edge. What is wrong with me today, chat? Oh my gosh. Okay, there. Okay. And then you just go like this. And we go on an adventure to place power towers. Okay. She's stealing my job, chat. This is crazy work. Well, this one's going to the oil area, Rin. Oh, there's the truck! Hey, Tractor! What's up, bestie? Because you can't really see shit from up here. I might have to, like, cut down some trees. Oh, W. Does it not let me do this? Fine. Bye. I literally told you that I was gonna do that. W. Great minds, bro. Great minds. I'm gonna have to delete all this, though. Which is going to suck. But that's okay. I can do that, like, running back. I'm also gonna have to cut some of these trees down. The truck is also gonna not be able to drive through this. I did not think of that. Oh well. working on it. Almost there, chat. Almost there. Bye, besties. Okay, I should be able to just hook this up to the roof. Like, that side. Or, you know what I'll do? I have an idea. Let me just build a little platform next to this. Oh, the truck made it! Look at it! The tractor made it, guys! It's figured its life out. Because I won't... Oh my gosh, okay. I hate when it's like, oh, you're doing your regular line instead of this line? Here, do this. And it's like, no, I'm just trying to connect these two. There. That's all I was trying to do, bestie. Because then I can tear down all those, like, little lines, and I just have the power towers. And then I can make the thing for it. Okay. So W. So now here's my thought process, because this is my current facility. I don't want to mess anything up with the, like the package fuel going over there, because I do still have a couple other things over there, and I'm not gonna, like, really want to mess that up. But what I do want to do is if I can get a second floor, and then because we have one thing pumping into here to supply all this. I'll have another, like, break off pumping up to supply the second floor, and that'll be all that. Either that, or I'll just have, like, over here, and it'll go off, like, it'll break off, and go and do all that. Those are my two options. I think the second one's, like, better in the long run. There we go. But I just have to make, like, the room for it, basically. And there are some baddies over here, so I'll keep my eye out for them. Hold on, let me measure this out. How many is it? So it probably takes up like 3. So if I do this like that. Because this is all fuel powered. Because how much extra do we have in here? That one doesn't have a lot, that one doesn't have a lot. So this all doesn't have a lot. Is it just because the thingy? Like, is this full? No. So it's pumping it. This is idle. Do we have plastic backed up? That looks like it was backed up. Okay, that makes sense. So that's going. That's all good. So one thing was supplying everything, is what I'm seeing here. Now we have multiple things being supplied into the area. Take that out. That's all full. Yeah, that's all fine. There's polymer resin is the byproduct which I also could add on to this thing. And this is... Wait a minute. What is this doing? Okay. Don't know why that wasn't getting unloaded. Little acoustic, my ass, but okay. So then here's what I'll do. Don't need to be all the way out here, but we can get close. What I can do is then I'll build one more fuel generator right here. Come on, get in line. Then I need the refinery, so I'll need to get more things. I could make one right now just so I have it set up. I wouldn't hate that. Let me take this down just so I can make a refinery, just so I can plan shit out. Okay, I need one more that way. So I have, or actually I might need two more, because that's pipes on this side, so. We're encroaching on individuals. That one in particular, that I don't want to get too close to. Because they're beneath us right now. They're vibey. But what I want to do is I want to have one open space, okay? Then refinery here. Right. Because we don't need anything going in if we're building, if we're just getting this, right? But have that be the case. So it's fuel and polymer resin. And then that level, not a door. That go out. But I'd have to merge everything, so I'll have to set this up a lot better. But if that go out, and then do that. So if I do that, then this stuff gets taken out. Then the only thing we need going in is crude oil. Those can be for pumps. And getting these. And then these. You can literally hear them like beneath us. That's hilarious. And go out. And do that. Okay. So that explains why I had some mishaps with that. How much is going in here? A decent amount. I'll just refuel my rocket fuel here. But then the other thing is these typically were going up before, as long as everything keeps working. That's all very low. But that's okay. If anything, what I'll do is like this one. That guy got inside. How the fuck did you get in here? Must have glitched through the floor or something. But if I can do that, then send her down there. Alright, it's starting to fill up. And there it goes. And then I just need a couple more of these. And we should be Gucci. But we definitely have to get more fuel going into it for sure. But that's where this guy comes in. Because like this can only give so much, you know? Because we also think, the other thing is we also only have one of these. But it doesn't look like these are giving enough to like do much of anything. So that's why I'm like, we gotta just get straight fuel going into it. Some. I will do this. Hold on. Whole. And then see just one of these does. And then polymer resin going to get loaded up. Perfect. So that's getting a decent amount. And this will be full. Okay, perfect. So then if I have a couple more of these, and I have a couple more of the fuel generators, which both I need more motors for, so hopefully I can head back and get those motors going. But if I can get all that, and all that's out of the way, I also have polymer resin heading back over there, so whatever we'll need that for in the future. I don't exactly know what we need polymer resin for, but we'll figure it out. Almost ready? You're chilling. Like I said, take your time. You're dealing with shit. You do. Yeah, you're chilling. So we'll have that going, and then we have more energy being contributed to here. Because now if I look at the energy scale stuff, which I can see in the thingy, hold on. The truck is probably so fucking confused. I love it. But, okay, because now we're at 1.3, and if I get one more added, at least here, then we'll be at what the recommended thing is. But we'll just keep adding here until we're Gucci. Let's head back. Let's check in on everything. We'll go from there. And then at some point I have to take down the mini power towers. Or the mini, like, power poles, I should say. They're not towers. Where's the truck? Yes, we will see the tractor in a minute. We'll see how it's faring. Hopefully I don't hit this tree. Nope. Oh no, the tractor fell off the ramp thingy. It's so cute. And there's this stupid spider, bro. Oh my god, I hate that thing. It can't get you. 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 Fuck that thing, bro. It can't get you. Good. Drown. Oh my god. Hello? Okay. That's alright, we fell. Fuck, it didn't drown. Unfortunate. I hate that thing with a passion, bro. It's so... Oh. No. No. Is my music not going? Is it being weird? Hold on. I just glanced over and I saw that it's not playing. Hold on. Why is it not playing? It wasn't playing. That's crazy. Alright, anywho, we're almost back. And then we can continue our endeavors. But yeah, no, that's just like my thought process though. Like moving forward, we'll just build the stuff over there. I already have coal here. Like I could probably move these, but my problem with moving these, like I might be able to keep one here, maybe two. It's just you don't get enough like fuel getting here with the stuff, you know what I mean? I might, I'm gonna take off this one. That way it's more going to those two. So hopefully those two can stay up, and then I'll put more on the other thing. We'll do that. This one is slowed down, probably because one thing is not in here. The computer, that is okay. How much do we have? We need 100. We have 9. Okay. It's gonna turn into like I need the like beams or some shit. Like I'm gonna get the other things and I'm gonna need the beams or something. Something like that. Here's the motors. Alright, we have plenty of motors to go build more stuff. So now I feel perfectly comfortable doing this and putting it up there. So we're good to keep going on that. Rotors. Why are rotors not up here? Rotors are downstairs, so I will investigate shortly. How about this? How's this going? Wires. I'm telling you, all the copper stuff we're gonna need to like revamp. Oh yeah, that's getting stored up there. Everything just needs to like get cut up. Like it's just ugh. Okay. Anywho, so figure life out. That's getting pushed up, so that should be good. Alright, so I should be able to head back and finish making the oil stuff. How many computers do we have? Because I stopped moving those over to 6. We're at 35. I have a shit ton of plastic. I have a shit ton of cable. It's the circuit boards. I have like 35 on me right now. Let me go see if I can craft it in the thing. If I can, I'll just put it in there. Not that way. I will manually do it if I can get more. Alright. We'll get this going. Need some more work done. So I did some gambling. Yeah, how'd that go? I told you I'm a professional gambler, didn't I, Husky? You're speaking my language. I'm so excited. Absolutely terrible? What type of gambling did you do? Because absolutely terrible is definitely not something that anybody that knows me should ever say, because I will help you. If you need extra money, I am the person to come to. I got you. It's pretty bad, CSGO. You did CSGO cases? That was your... Oh, Husky. CSGO cases is wild, yeah. 200 of them? Didn't all of the CS:GO merchandise, because they gave people so many crates and so many everythings, didn't all of that, like, that entire market crash? Like, everything's worth, like, nothing at this point? I was gonna say, I think slots might be better than that. And I'm not a proponent of ever going to the slots. I don't know, was hoping for a gem because they still go for $2,000+. Husky, if you ever want to gamble, I literally own a gambling consulting company. I own a sports betting consulting company. Husky. If you need to make money. Yeah. I feel like I've told you this, Husky. Have I not told you this? Does chat not know this? Am I that, like... I can't remember if I told y'all. Like, it's so casual to me. I have a terrible memory. Preach. Okay, can't blame you. No, so that's literally... So I stay home. I don't do any sort of typical 9-to-5, anything like that job. Because... basically, long story short, is I found out that I was going to be disabled. I was going into cybersecurity and information assurance, and they basically were like, yeah, you're not going to be able to do that job. So they switched me to coding. I had done coding in the past, and I made this code beforehand. I've kind of perfected it now. But I built advanced machine learning code. Basically, it's AI. That tells what to bet on sports. Like, it goes in, it analyzes the market, it does, like, all that sort of stuff, and then it tells you what to bet on. And so my most recent thing that I've done over the past, probably now it's like 7 or 8 months, is I've turned someone's $1,000 into like $160,000. Yeah. It's literally the Bats Bets partnership thing. The exclamation point Bats Bets partnerships. Like, what that is, that's literally my company. So I run Bats Bets. Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah. No, that's literally like, and we posted, I don't know, because my brother runs the social media side of stuff. I don't delve into that side of things. But we were posting, at one point in time, again, I don't know what's going on right now with that. I try to stay more to the coding because that's like that's my little bubble that I live in. But no, our best year that we've ever done, I made just shy of $440,000. Taxes are a bitch. But on our like worst year, because again, we do lose. I'm not saying we win 24/7. It is sports betting. We do lose. Anybody that tells you they win 24/7 is lying through their teeth to you. But our worst year, I want to say I made like probably it was $200 something thousand. So I think it was like low $200,000. But that was like the second year that we did stuff. This year, obviously it's only been like a month and a half. Last year, I made roughly $350,000. So that's just like me. My father and my brother also have their own accounts on it. And we offer a lot of stuff because we don't like, I'm gonna start crafting the computer screen. Hold on. But we offer a lot of like incentives because we don't really like, we make our money doing the sports betting, not selling picks or anything like that. So like a lot of people charge like $100, $300, $500, $1,000 for like picks per month, depending on like who you go to and those sort of things. We charge $30 because that's just how much it takes to get the servers up and running. So that's my thing. I ever run 1.5K bet on the Super Bowl. What did you bet on for the Super Bowl? Bets.com. Use my code if I have one. I think you have one. Tell them my code. I'll go look at it. Hold on. I'll tab out. Hold on. Use my code. Tell them my code. Because some of the things that we do, just like, so we have our partner program, and all of our partners, because this is $30 you get for everybody that signs up using your code. And then if it's $30 for everybody, like, coming in the first time, you get the discount. So most of our discounts for our affiliates are 50% off for your first month. So, like, if you use Rin's code, then she gets $10. So the first month that anybody joins with our affiliate codes, we would get like $5 would be our split, and then we just take care of the servers for that. But yeah, no, we have, it's $10 for every person you bring on, and you can either apply it to your next month, or you can just take the money and run with it. That's our affiliate program that we have going on right now. I will check it. I don't know what your code is off the top of my head. Hold on. Because we have like the referral program, and then we have the affiliate program. So we have two separate programs to onboard people. And it's literally just to like help people out, because the way we see it is like we make so much that like if we like downplay the like cost of everything, then your typical average American, like, because that's like a like Netflix subscription or like a Disney Plus subscription, we try to keep it like low so that people, it's not like a burden on people, but then it's a way for them to make extra money is the idea. Hold on, I'm pulling up the and it's like just wait, I'm dead. But yeah, we have quite a bit of like, and it's just a bunch of the like, oh, here it is. I'm pulling it up, chat. I'm sorry. Do you have one, Rin? Rin, I'm adding one for you. You don't have one. It's just gonna be Rin 50. RIN 50. There you go. Rin 50, that's yours. Alright, I did it. But yeah, don't gamble what you can't afford to lose. Very important. One of the things that we were gonna make videos on and talk about was gonna be bankroll management. That's what it's referred to. But it's called bankroll management, and we tell you, like, don't bet more. If you have an amount that you're willing to lose, at one point in time, you should never have more than 10% of that out, and never do more than 1% of that on a bet. So if you have $2,000, okay, 10% of that is $200, 1% of it is $20. I was gonna say $2, $20. So if you have $2,000 that you're willing to bet, it should be $20 bets on anything and everything. And at one point in time, try not to have more than $200 out at any one given time. But we do, like, we try to teach you like those little things, and then we try to teach you like, because that's bankroll management, that's like your thing on the side, and we want people to grow, because we want people to make money. Like, that's the whole point, that's the whole like idea behind the business. So that's like the basis for it. But there's also a lot of people that are like, I don't want to say scammers, but like scammers on it, whom are like, oh my gosh guys, I'm so good at this, like I'm so good, and they're like terrible at it. But that doesn't matter because they're just advertising. All my money is tied into retirement and my toys. Such a mood. I love that for you. Yeah, but you're having fun with it, Gin Master, so it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy with where your money is going, that is good. You need to know where all your money is at all times and be happy where it's going. Yeah, it's gonna suck like hella if I lose my bet. What is your bet? But I'm a Seahawks fan, so I bet on them winning because they got the #1 defense right now. Okay. You should know, Husky. Our code does agree with you. The code does have the Seahawks winning. I don't know, did you just bet like them to win outright? Or did you bet a spread for them? Like, is it a spread or is it like them just winning? Like a money line? Hell yeah, use that code, people. I'm dead. I just find it easier not to gamble unless it's for the lotto and it's over $1 billion. Yeah. And Gin Master, that's like a huge W. Because so many people get sucked into gambling and they don't know what to do. And like, the only, because I was very apprehensive when we first started doing it. I was very nervous about it. But the second that, like, because I basically was like, in my head, I was like, I have to bet on myself here. Like, I have to know that I did the work so that this is going to be good. And that is the only reason that I ever was like, I'm okay. Husky, I live in Washington, and I'm not even a Seahawks fan. Also, I don't watch sports, but still. There's like a 30-second delay, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a delay set. I don't know what's going on. Anyhoozle, on to the next thing. Alright. I have to go get those. I have actually like 20 in here. Yeah. Don't I? What's this? Heavy modular frame. What is this? Heavy modular frame. I'm an idiot. I got it. It's okay, guys. I know what it's fine. The thing's not there to load up. I know. Oh my god. Oh god. I love manually crafting 100 butters, right? Yeah, win outright plus Sam Darnold getting 250 passing yards. Okay. I don't hate either of those. I do not hate either of those Huskies. I'm gonna load this up and then... I'm gonna wait the 2 minutes and 14 seconds to load it up and then do it. But yeah, no, that's the current, like, but that's like my company, so that's why I can stay home, I can do nothing, I can hang out, live my best life, not have to stress about a lot. But the whole, like, basis behind the company is 100% we want to make sure that, like, anybody that comes in, we want to make sure we're making you money. Because, like, we don't want to be like all those other people that are like, oh my gosh, guys, if you bet with me, you're gonna win every single time, and you're gonna go from like $0 to $1 million overnight, and like, because that's not a reality. And then that sucks people who are, because anybody that's like gambling, you put your mental state into such a place where you really have to be okay with losing and see big picture numbers. Because I could have a week where I could lose like $50,000 in a week. But then I could also turn around in the next week, make like $160,000. So it's like, those numbers are very much exaggerated, but not really. Probably in like a month. I'll say a month for that. But like, I could have 1 month where I'm like down $50,000. I can have the next month where I'm up 160, and it just goes crazy. But Rin has actually done number analysis like for us, and like she's sat there and like looked at everything for me. So yeah, I've seen a lot of bang places say the Seahawks win by 4.5 points with an over-under 45. Yeah, they think it's gonna be in the 20s, and they think the Seahawks is gonna win by a field goal, basically. Yeah, so Rin has seen the numbers. Like, it's... We do our best. We try to make sure that everybody wins. That is our goal. I like the pastel purple in here. We do our best. I'm very much in the I don't want to ruin people's lives with what I do. And if I thought that I would be ruining anybody's life, I wouldn't put out the numbers for it. Because I wouldn't be able to live with myself on that one. But yeah, that's what I do. I thought you knew that, Husky. I don't know why. I might have told Andy. That might have been when that conversation in my head is going. That could be the case. Because Andy was like, yeah, I just bought a house. And he was stressed out about saving like 10K, and I was like, you want help? Yeah, I also only lost like 100 of the 800 I spent on Steam too. Really? Hydrate? Got you. Teletubby looking ass character? Fuck yeah, it is. The fuck's wrong with the Teletubby, Rin? Okay, I just need modulars on the next floor. Whee! Let me at him, let me at him. It's this thing, I think. Oh, fuck. Okay. I think I remember that when I first met you, but I don't know. Yeah, that could be the case. I don't know. I know that it's like one of those things that like some people know, and then some people are like, what? That's what you do? I'm like, yeah. And then every single time we have this conversation, like, I feel like I tell this to everyone. Like, I don't know. Because I'm also not like, if people ask me about it, like, I'll like talk about it. Like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, guys, I don't want to say a word, you know. What's the craziest amount of channel points that you've seen on this channel or the old channel? Very important distinction. Because on my old channel, oh god. Any channel? On my old channel, I had someone with, it was 612,000. But that's on my old channel. Yeah. Yeah, no. That's on the old channel. That one... Oh, I need an AI number. Apart from Mr. Me. Yeah. No, someone on the old channel, because they wanted to end my stream, and on my old channel it was a million channel points to end the stream. And one of the last streams that I did, they were upset. Because I basically was explaining how I wouldn't be able to stream on that channel for a while in that last stream. And they were getting upset because they were like, I have all these channel points and I just wanted to end your stream and now I can't. And that was their, they were frustrated about that, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that would be the craziest that I've seen on my channels, like personally. Because no one told me they had any more than that. But definitely up there. I have 600K on a friend's channel. Damn! W, repping the buddies. I love that for you. I have a measly 970 points. Fight me. Jin Master, you're new here. It's okay. You'll get there. You will get there, Jin Master. It takes a while. Because on my old channel, I was streaming for 2 years, 2.5 years, before everything happened that I had to stop. Somewhere in there. It was a long time. It was quite a bit of time before I was free. are no modulator frames in here yet. We need modular frames. Alright, what about computer? Because computer is done, so I can put those back in here. Other thing, Tiana. I don't need to do that hard. Okay. But yeah, no, so it's a lot. Oh my gosh. Irregardless. But no, that's like some of the craziest shit that I've seen. And you let me know. Like I said, I am not the type of person to shy away from what I do, because I understand that it's not very typical. It's definitely the exact opposite of typical, but hey, I make money doing it, so. Reinforced iron plates are low. Why are reinforced iron plates low? Because iron plates are low. Because we're not getting iron. Okay, we gotta pump in more iron to this one. That one's at 100, so that one's fine. And this one's back the fuck up, so that one's probably fine, yep. Yeah, I don't make jack shit for my job. How much, obviously I don't want to like, how much would you need to make in a month to not just be able to pay bills, but be comfortable? Like, you're happy with the amount that you're making. Not how much you make now, but like how much, like if I were like, here's this, like how much to be happy with the number would you need to make? Because Rin literally just started like 250K and I'm making 120. Okay. Okay. Because just so you're on it, I bet $1,000 a bet. So that's why I say like, ha ha ha, $50,000 one week. That's not a stretch. I do $1,000 a bet. Okay. So it is a lot. It is crazy. I am aware, but I have to upgrade this because this is impure. These are both impure, but I gotta get these going. Also, minimum wage where I am is like 120K. Risk money to make money, right? Yeah, no, but that's why we have like, that's why we have the instructional stuff where it's like, all right, set aside a certain amount of money, like save some money for a little bit, and then that'll be your bankroll. Based on your bankroll, that'll decide your everything. I was gonna say 120 is like Bay Area or New York. Because when you take the like highest cost of living areas, it's those three. It's either in Seattle, in like the fucking, I can't think of the word, tech area. It's either there, it's Bay Area, or it's New York. You know what I'm talking about. Because I also live in this forsaken state, which I love but hate at the same time. Such a mood. Amazon Park, yeah. Thank you, Rin. Where like everybody's in tech, so they're all like, oh my gosh, we can all afford to live here. Okay, hold on, let me, what do I need to make the Mark II again? I'm everywhere right now. I'm so out of it. Modular frames! Ah! Hey, y'all live there, I'm just here. I work in tech. I'm still poor. It's a love-hate for sure, at least for me. See, but that's understandable. It's understandable. I need a portable liner. Why did I come out here thinking that I could just do that? The car culture, my friends and family all live in the state? Okay. Makes sense, Gym Master. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I moved, because I was initially born in Wisconsin, and I lived there until I was 18, and then I moved to Vegas, oh god, 2019, January 2019, and I can honestly say it is probably easily the best thing that I've ever done. Just for the type of work that I do and the type of person that I am, easily the best work I've ever done. I can say that with confidence. I'll say I do live in Sunset District. You're all good, Husky. I say I live in Vegas all the time. Hello, Wisconsin, right? I loved Wisconsin. I did not appreciate shoveling snow, I will say that, but I did love Wisconsin. It was a lovely state to be in for the time that I was there. But I definitely needed a change in life. I needed to expand where I was at, and Wisconsin just got to a point of like it wasn't good enough for everything that I needed to do. So like leaving was definitely a necessity at that point. It's Nevada or Texas, maybe Montana or Tennessee. Well, the problem is if you go to most of those places, you're gonna have the people that are like snobby, like, oh, you're from Cali people. Cause that's a thing. Just be forewarned. Okay. I did experience this. Cause my parents are divorced and my mother moved to Tennessee, and they're very judgmental. And Tennessee, out of like those, I'd say Tennessee and Texas are probably pretty bad. Montana, I don't know. Nevada's like mini California in some spaces, so. Seahawks fan in 49ers territory, crazy. Yeah, it's risky as hell. I could die at any second. It's crazy. I'm moving to Georgia in a couple years. Yeah? Do you have family in Georgia? Or are you just like, I like Georgia? Because mood, either way. I can't do the East Coast. Listen. Nope, just getting the fuck out of the state. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you find a state that coincides with everything you want to do. But I do love GSP. What's GSP? I might be stupid. Hold on. I might be acoustic, chat. We all know this. I'm going to Florida for a car show here in a little bit. Ooh, W. They have car shows here all the time. Georgia State Patrol? Oh, they must have a TV show. I love watching those types of TV shows too. That's hilarious. This is my jam. Oh my gosh. I love that stuff. Okay, well, it's a good thing that we already had some frames, so we only need a little bit more for the pipeline. And then I have phase 3, a couple of those things already done, so I might just hook those up and try getting them down. My car is getting shipped from California to Florida for this show. Ooh! Now I'm poor, remember? Mood. Mood. I love that for you. Live your best life. just gonna do that. As part of the convoy for the front? Ooh. That sounds somewhat important. I don't know. I just know there are car shows here because we'll walk past them like all the time, and they have a lot of nice cars there. I'm not allowed to drive anymore because of my disability, so I'm like, the only cars that I can have are for show, and I've never been like a flashy person with that sort of stuff. So I'm like, rough. Just a matter of which one. Ooh, W. That part I understood, where you're unable to drive. Yeah, no. I get why, it's just annoying. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, how dare they not let me drive when the last time that I really drove, I kind of fainted and almost, I don't know how I parked the car, but I, like, fainted while driving and, like, was able to park the car. I was on the highway when it started, and I managed to get off the highway and pull into a Walgreens parking lot. Somehow. I don't know how I did it, but I was able to park the car, and it was actually a very good parking job. I do say so myself. I was running a Porsche and a Mazda RX-7. Ooh. But yeah, I do feel bad. I don't want to hurt people, obviously. That's not my intention. But like, I want to be free, please. So like, the only cars that I can get is like a Tesla because it has self-driving, and I can go to the court and be like, see, I'm being safe. I'm being safe, I promise. Ew, electric cars? I need something that can drive itself. That's the problem, Gin Master. Cause like, I have, my license right now has a medical like hold on it or some shit, where I literally can't drive unless it has something that says, like, we can help her drive. Because of the one time that I almost, like, because I literally fainted while I was driving. I just don't know how I parked the car. Use Cybertruck more like dumpster truck? I don't think I'd get a Cybertruck. I'm not flashy enough for that. Because I feel like if you have a Cybertruck, you're just compensating for so much in life. I don't know why I have that, like, thought process. I just feel like you're, like, compensating, if that's the case. Maybe it's just me. Motors! It's always the motors. I'll hook up the car right now. Or I'll hook up the motors right now so I can keep going. Some might say my car is compensating. I don't think loud cars are compensating. I think, I do think, I'm gonna 100% peg you, potentially, Gin Master, with this, if you have this, because some might say my car's compensating thing, okay? If you have any sort of truck that is jacked up to high heaven where I have to, like, pull myself up on the, like, footstep just to get to the footstep and then climb into the car, and you have the exhaust pipe that's, like, 2 miles behind you, or the exhaust pipe in the front that goes up, if you have one of those trucks, then yes, you're compensating. I can say that with absolute certainty. But a loud car, I don't think you're compensating. I think you're fine. I think you're chilling. No trucks here, perfect. Okay, then you're fine. Yeah, I broke my bank though, buying that car. Aww. Porsche 911 GT3 RS souped up. Spicy. My heart is loud as hell. You hear that Porsche from basically across San Francisco. It's crazy. I love it. Okay, let me... Because this stuff is still running. Let me get those two hooked up to go outside. If I can get it hooked up to go outside, then I can start getting phase 3 done, and at least it'll be automated to go there. And then I just need to get the pipeline engineering Mark II stuff done.
You go away, I just hate missing you. Oh, I see in your eyes that you just don't cry like I do.
Bro, LOL, this man's Porsche. I'm learning all this with you, Gin Master, okay? Husky has always been a very reserved individual, and we love that about Husky. I love that he's sharing, though. See, Husky, I just needed to tell you my life secret, and then you tell me yours. Ha! We learned. We learned how to do it. I just needed to tell Husky what I do for a living. That's like all I had. That's all I needed, Blaze. I could have figured this all out eons ago. Crazy. And he laughs and rich. What? No. No shot. Do I? Got it for around 300k. You know, casually, Husky. Casually. Husky's like, yeah. I'm crazy. I can see why you're saying it broke the bank, though. Did you pay cash, or was it just a... Alright, we're loading shit up. W. It's going. It's doing stuff. Look at us go, guys. Cash W. Love that for you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, did you pay, like, that's why I asked. That's why I asked. I just wanted to see. Because I figured you didn't just, like, put a down payment down on it. I could I do something very rash and buy something like that? Yes. Will I? No. Mood. Husky said do it. I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh no, the crying monkey. Husky's like, I just want someone else to hang out with and talk cars with and live their best lives with me. Okay, well, everything is hooked up except for the modular frames. Let's see if there are any modular frames. We'll check it. And then we'll head back over and we'll make more oil stuff. There's 9 in here. Okay. Well, when I get back, this should have enough, hopefully, fingers crossed, to get the pipeline engineer stuff done. Look, Husky is the kind of friend that's a terrible influence, and I'm all for it because that's all my friends. Yes! That's okay, though. See, but here's the problem, okay? Okay, Gin Master? I'm the type of person that, like, I'm the type of person that there's always a way. Can I post that? You should be able to. I don't know if it'll delete it or not. If not, you can send it to me. I'll put it in. Because I don't know if chat filters that. Should be able to. But could I do it? Yes. I also don't look at cars as an asset. You face. I love it. Yeah, no, most of my assets right now, I just have in like your typical areas. My next thing is I want to buy a house cash. That's my next like thing in life. My next like journey is buying a house cash. And we're not talking like 1 year of my salary house either. That would be my next, like, I will probably post about it when it happens, but that is my next like big girl purchase. 'Cause, like, if I can't buy cars, I might as well like have a really nice house. You know, I couldn't find Instagram because there's so much of it. Aww. Oh, that guy's chasing me. It's okay, bestie. Go back to your house. I hope the spider isn't over here. I don't like that spider, guys. I think it only comes at night, though, because I've gone through here and I haven't seen it during, like, the day. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Yeah, like, it's not here. Yeah, the one car was around 4 years of setting up. Yeah, that's my current thing. I accidentally got a big spider and a big splitter to fight to the death. Highlight of my year. I love that for you. Oh my god. I wish. Fuck both of those things. I really don't like the spiders, though. Like, out of everything, that's like my zero tolerance policy for spiders. Absolutely not. Not happening. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, almost there. This is my highway system until I get the... I was told to use the hyper, like, travel tubes. I'll show in a second. Hold on. I was told to use these, but I don't know how I feel about them. It'll take me a while to get a Porsche, but like I said, I want old stuff now for the same cost. 993 Turbo. Ooh. Okay. Okay. But do you have to go since I gotta go to the gym early in the morning with some friends? You're chillin'. Get some good sleep. Why is this in here? Chat, I didn't do it. I promise. Have a good night, Husky. Get some good sleeps. True Porsche people know? Okay. I'll take that answer and run with it. Fuck, I don't have to... Oh. I swear. What am I doing, chat? What am I doing with my life? I really should have checked that before I came here. See, I have so many of these things. Let me just go grab that quick, and then we'll be back. Because I don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't have any. Fuck! You know, it's like I said, Gin Master. Like, I would love to get into that sort of stuff because I really don't know what else to do with, like, some of the money that I have. Like, but it's also, like, I can't drive them. So it's like, what's the point, almost, you know? It sucks. Fun times, great days. Yes, I know I'm getting jumped. I know I'm getting jumped and I'm going to get murdered. I spend way too much money on car stuff for the BMW though. Oh, you have a BMW too? W. We have one. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you. But I do have a BMW. That I have. The spider is down there. Fuck that shit. The BMW is the one being shipped out to Florida for the car show? Ooh, okay. Hello? Thank you. I'm like, please, please don't let me fall. The spider might still be chasing me. He was chasing me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I drive right now, or, well, I don't drive it. My boyfriend drives it. That's what I drive right now. I don't know what to say to people about that, because they, like, ask about that sort of stuff, and they're like, oh, what kind of car do you drive? And it's like, well, I have this car, and this car. Do I drive them? No, but I have them. I will say, though, the next house that I get, 100% we are getting at minimum a 4-car garage. The answer is simple. I'm a passenger princess. I just need to lead with that, because then it saves the whole conversation, like, behind it, and the whole, like, confusion. I just have to say that. You're right, Gin Master. That would save a solid, like, 30 minutes of conversation in my life. Alright, let me go get these thingies and then head back over there. Oh my gosh. Who has time to conversate? Me, because I don't do anything. I literally don't do anything. Like, I kid you not. And this may make you upset, Gin Master, but I literally wake up, okay? I wake up at around, like, 11 or 12, depending on the day, somewhere in there. Sometimes earlier, but I wake up at, like, 11 or 12, and then I chill out for a little bit, do some sports bets, check some sports bets. The only thing that I really have to, like, do at any one given time where it's, like, it's important that I get it done is on occasion I'll have to move money out of accounts. So, like, if one account has, let's say, because I keep a minimum of 10K in each account. So, let's say one account has only, like, 7K, because in that casino we lost, like, some of the days, and then another account has, like, 18K. I literally take the money from the 18K and move at least 3 into the 7K one. But that's all done, like, over the phone and everything, so I'll sit and I'll, like, make sure I don't have to do that. And then, like, so I do that, and then I'll check on the code and make sure that's all good. And then once I'm done checking on the code, I hop on and play video games. And then I stream at 6. Yeah, eating's in there, but like I forget to do it a lot. That's why all of my mods, like everybody in here, is like, did you eat today? Because they know it's a very 50-50 question. Like, and I drink water. I can't drink alcohol because of my health condition, but like, doesn't mean I don't try on occasion. But no, like all of my mods are very like on top of that shit. I make sure she drowns. That's why Rin drowns me, yeah. Yeah. I appreciate water. Water's a good one. But yeah, they literally have a channel. We have a moderator channel in Discord. Mama Bear, one of my mods, is in there constantly asking, making sure that I ate today and everything like that. On days that I don't stream, and then everybody, like Blaze's first question is like, did you eat? And on my old channel, I actually had, it was this thing called Treat Stream, where people can send you food. Like, you can like pay for someone's McDonald's or something, and Treat Stream makes sure that they can't see your address, obviously, but it sends you the food. So like that used to be a thing. Because that was like insisted upon because they were like, no, we need to be able to get food to you. So that was a whole thing for a while. And I was like, y'all do not need to send me food. Like, y'all can tell me to buy food and I will buy it for myself, but like, y'all don't need to send me food. I had Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes today, Blaze. I had a pretty good one. I was doing good today. I even sent photo evidence to 24 Craft. But yeah, so that's like, that's kind of like our vibes, our everything, our dynamics, if you want to say that. That's like our thing. But yeah, Gym Master. Definitely very fun. I would not change my life for anything. Honestly, I'm very grateful for everything that I have and where I'm at in it. And obviously, if the code is able to help a bunch of people, I will be even more happy. Because like the whole point of me like putting it out there and like having it for people is to like help them. And if we're able to do that, I will be even happier than I am right now. So that would be like, if I could improve upon one thing, it would be that. But other than that, I am big vibing. Okay, it needs to go there and then there. I can't believe, Blaze, I can't believe I didn't tell Husky this. I feel like I have had this conversation. But he did say that he was like, I feel like I have dementia. So like, I'm really hoping that I like told him and I'm not crazy and he just forgot. Because now I'm thinking about that. I'm like, how did I not tell you this shit? Alright, we're at 2,300. The max consumption is 15. I think we're doing good, guys. Big W. 2.4, so the next one I'll have to have a pump on at least. But there's only 2.5 going into there. It's not too crazy. I think we're chilling. I think we're chilling anyways, like that. But yeah, my entire chat is very, like, we're one giant family here, 100%, and that's like cliche as fuck to say. But like, everybody checks in on everyone. We have a mental health channel just in case anybody's not doing all that well. I want to set it up so you can actually post anonymously in there. I found a way to do that just so if someone's like, I want to post in here, but I don't want people to know it's me, just so I can hear people say, like, we're here for you sort of vibes. I want to get that set up. But I just want to make, like, a really nice, safe space for everybody. And just kind of have stream be, like, your time away from reality for, like, 5 minutes. Because sometimes you just need to get away from reality. Because, you know, we live in a society and all that shit. Did I already visit this? I feel like I did. How many fucking... Oh, there. Okay, I killed it. I was like, how many things do I need to kill this thing? I did already get this one. Ah! Alright, I'm going back. We're running. We gotta get away. Well, there are more guys over here. Whenever this gets over with, I will be a happy camper. Like the nighttime. Because then I can go over by where that spider's at. Uh-oh. Is there something on top of this, or do I have to blow this up? I think I have to blow this up, right? I think so. Run. Okay, chill. Yeah, so this is chilling. We have 3 of them running. Pretty decent, all of them. I'm not too worried about that. I don't know what we're gonna do with all the little polymer resin things. I assume I'm gonna need them. So I'm holding on to them for now. But we'll see where it goes. Okay. I'm standing on its legs. Its little legs. At one point I'll drop down and I'll actually grab that. Just so I have it. I don't necessarily need it, but like just so I have it. Because I keep seeing it every time I like fly past. I don't know. Yep, and there's the fucking spider. Just keep running. As long as the spider doesn't chase me, I don't care. I don't like it. I don't like that spider. It's an ugly spider. Okay, chat. Once I get back here, I'm actually gonna end stream. We're gonna keep the recording obviously going. Like I said, I'm really excited for like the first episodes of this to come out, because I definitely learned a lot from first starting this. You're gonna cringe at probably the first like 3 episodes. I cringed at it, editing it, and I'm glad that, oh my gosh, I'm glad that it's, yeah. I'm glad I learned it. I'll say that for sure. Because I didn't even know what this game was initially, so Rin's Adventures coming soon. Yeah, that's going to be an entirely separate episode just so y'all can see how absolutely ridiculous, like, shit Rin gets into. Okay, that is its own episode. I'm putting that all together. That's its own thing. For sure, its own thing. But we'll get back here and I'll start the recording in a second just so I can keep going on this. But I appreciate all you guys as always. I hope everyone has an amazing night, get some good sleeps, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Good night, guys. Bye.